speaking of things that might not be coming out,
Yeah.
Blade is Blade
Yeah.
in trouble? So the latest
There are a
news
lot of
just
Marvel
came out.
movies in trouble.
The news just came out 2 days ago, I think. Mahershala Ali is now in talks to be in the next Jurassic World movie, and now obviously that wouldn't that doesn't necessarily mean he's not going to be Blade anymore, but they were saying 2025 or 2026 for Blade, so that just kind of pushes it off then, right? If he's going to be in another
Yeah.
movie. And I also saw another article, which I don't think does it mention in the one that I shared from comicbook.com, um, that they also now have another writer. They just brought in another writer this past
Um,
week to work on the movie. Um,
it's Marvel, and I know that they've regained some of the control that they had before the last CEO of Disney was replaced again.
right.
But I mean, normally you only hear like, they're on their eighth writer when there's a lot of studio interference. I, you know, I don't know. Maybe they're still trying to take control back for the story to fit with the rest of Feige's timeline. But it's really bad that they've been through this many,
Well,
writers.
it is also weird too because like they're not even like they haven't even shot one thing yet, right? Like they're still trying to write this thing, and
Yeah.
it shouldn't be that difficult to work in ideas. I mean, from my understanding, one of the first scripts was so bad, like everyone at Marvel was like, "No, we're not doing this." So
Who the
that's
hell
why
did they
they.
write to write? I mean, like, there's got to be plenty of people out
Well,
there that have really good stories
Well,
for
the
this.
rumor was like the original script that was written, like Blade wasn't even the main character, and it was like,
yeah,
what?
that it was going to be like female centric, and this
Yeah,
also rubbed Marshala Ali the wrong way, which now we're seeing this happen. Like, yeah, this I don't know how you fuck this up.
But they're
Because
trying.
it's Blade, it's simple, and by the time they get their shit together, nobody's going to care.
no,
Because at this point, X-Men is still out there, and it's like, how are you going to top that?
Hmm.
yeah, you're
You're not
not.
going to.
No, no, not at all. And that's the thing. I think, and that's part of the problem too. That they know people want X Men. They know people want um, Spider Man.
Great story with Blade in the X-Men, though, actually.
Well, lots of great stories
Curse,
with Blade.
Curse of the Mutants. Yeah. You actually put
Um,
Dracula in that one. That's really cool.
and people want the Fantastic Four, right? Like, can we be honest, people? Like, there's a lot of people out there on the internet that are like, Blade is such a great and important character to the MCU. Blade was not an important character to Marvel until the
Blade
movie.
is a character that appeared in a really good early superhero movie. So we like
Right,
him.
right. He didn't become an important character until the Blade movies came out. He was the vampire hunter. He was in a Dracula book. That's where he was
Yeah.
introduced as a vampire hunter going after Dracula, and um, he's been in a couple Spider-Man books because he was hunting Morbius, who is Spider-Man's friend and all that whole thing.
Hmm.
So it's like, yeah, like I get it, but like all these people are like, oh, he's such an important character, like they can't screw it up. Yeah, they can because
Anybody can screw anything up.
they
Trust
screwed
us.
up. Right, right. And it was not only was it an important movie in Marvel movie history, I think, the Blade movie.
The
It was
very
also
first DVD I ever owned, by the way, was
it's
Blade.
also
Interesting.
it was like you got Wesley Snipes to star in the movie, who was like a huge action star at the time.
Exactly. So we get the glow up from the actor like Iron Man got. We've
Yep,
already, right.
Hmm.
right.
Exactly.
But like to say Blade is an important character in MCU history, it's like no. T'Challa is an important character in MCU history. Peter Parker's an important character in MCU history. Blade, like, he was a C level at best until his movie came out. So
You had a
yeah,
cool movie, you know.
yeah, and then
Monochromatic trench coats and swords and vampires couldn't go wrong in the
and there's
90s.
there's some really good Marvel Knights stories with Blade, but
Yeah.
That's, you know, a couple
They
of
might
stories from my
do a. They might be able to squeeze him into a Midnight Suns movie or something.
like that
But
was
at this point,
that was something we talked about a few months ago. That was a rumor at the time. Was the latest script they had come up with was it was going to be an introduction of the Midnight Suns, but
that will work
yeah.
if done well.
If they get it.
Thanks for watching this clip from the Superhero Speak podcast. And don't forget to watch us live every Sunday night right here on this channel.
While you're here, hit the subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you won't miss out on any of our great upcoming content.
Speaking of content, don't forget to check out our website, superheroespeak.com, where you can find the podcast, links to our social media, merch, comic reviews, and so much more. That's superheroespeak.com.
Thanks for watching, and don't let your cape be caught in the door. See you next time.